Merhaba dostlar. Bugün çok uzun zamandır beklediğimiz Hogwarts Legacy'ye başlıyorum. Seri yapacağım. Umarım keyifli bir oyun olur. Bir de bu arada çok hastayım. Sesim kötü gelebilir. Şimdiden kusura bakmayın. Başlayalım. Karakterimizi oluşturalım önce. Yeni karakter diyorum. Ne diyor? Hogwarts Cadılık ve Büyücülük Okulu'na 5. sınıf öğrencisi olarak kabul edildiğinizi bildirmekten mutluluk duyuyoruz. Dönem 1 Eylül'de başlıyor. Ön hazırlık malzemeleri sizin için toplandı ve kaleye yolculuğunuzda size eşlik edecek. Bildiğiniz gibi reşit olmayanların büyücülüğünün makul ölçüde kısıtlanması kararnamesi 17 yaşın altındakilerin okul dışında büyü kullanmasını yasaklamaktadır. Ancak içinde bulunduğunuz özel koşullar nedeniyle bakanlık dönem başı ziyafeti ve seçme töreni için Londra'dan kaleye kadar size eşlik etmeden önce Profesör Elizar Figg'in büyü yapma becerinizi geliştirmenize yardımcı olmasına izin verme nezaketi gösterdi. Saygılarımla. Profesör Weasley, müdür yardımcısı. Bu arada arkadaşlar, bunu da zaten görüntüyü koyacağım buraya. Oyunda Razer'a mı özel yoksa başka firmalarda, markalarda da oluyor mu bilmiyorum. RGB'li olan klavye, mouse gibi, ışıklar gibi bu klavyenin ışıklarına, daha doğrusu RGB olan malzemelerin ışıklarına etkisi var. Şu an zaten siz görüntüde görüyor olacaksınız. Ben onu ekleyeceğim buraya. Oyunu oynarken RGB'ler sanki bir yapay zeka ile yapılmış gibi, ki muhtemelen öyledir. Ona göre dizayn ediliyor. Yani ışıklar ona göre yanıp sönüyor. Ona göre renkleri değişiyor. Ona göre kapanıyor veya açılıyor. Bunu test ettim. Sonradan biraz baktım ama sadece Razer'da gibi sanıyorum. Başka olan varsa lütfen yorumlara yazsın. Çok güzel olmuş. Ben çok beğendim bu özelliği. Bir de ben şöyle bir Xbox One Gamepad'im var. Şöyle göstereyim. Bununla oynayacağım oyunu. Gamepad'le oynamayı daha çok seviyorum bu tarz oyunları. Ama klavye mouse'la da güzel oynandığını söyleyen var. Ama ayarları tabii ki önce klavye mouse'la yapacağım. Şöyle oyuna başlayalım. Şimdi ben bir erkek karakter istiyorum. Şu çocuk düzgün bir çocuğa benziyor. Akıllı uslu. Yüzünü değiştireceğiz. Şu düz bir yapıya sahip olsun istiyorum. Cilt rengi biraz daha açık olsun. Şöyle biraz açık olsun. Gözlük mutlaka olmasını istiyorum. Bu güzelmiş. Saçları da şöyle yeni moda tarzda bir şey yapacağım. Bir de saç renklerini beyaz yapmak istiyorum. Sonra cilt lekeler mi bunlar? Çiller. Pardon. Çiller ve benler. Ben istemiyorum böyle bir şey. Çocuğun yüzü biraz düzgün olsun. Bu çok benli bir şey. Hiç gerek yok. Boş olsun böyle. Düzgün olsun. Yara izi de ben şöyle bir şey daha çok düzgün olmasını istiyorum. Göz rengini de beyaz yapacağım. Biraz albino gibi bir şey olacak bu çocuk. Albinoları severim. Hayvanlarda da, insanlarda da bence güzel oluyor. Farklı oluyor, anladın mı? Güzel yani. Şimdi. Evet.
I am indeed a student.
That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing
Daha
to be
iyi bir
concerned
ses.
about.
Ben kolay oynayacağım. Yaratıcı bir isim bulalım. Beyni zehir. Nasıl? Çok yaratıcı. Cadı mı olacaksın, büyücü mü diyor. Tabii ki büyücü olacağım. Yolculuğunuza başlayın dedi. Başlayalım. Bakalım başımıza neler gelecek. Şimdi hemen gamepad'imi aldım.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Bu bize eşlik eden hoca.
A bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Hop, biri geldi.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Hadi bakalım.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Yolculuğa başlıyoruz. Bu Harry Potter filmlerinde bu arabalarda bir şey yoktu değil mi? Yani ben yoktu diye hatırlıyorum. Olmadığını hatırlıyorum ama bir hata falan değil herhalde. Evet, Warner Bros. Games.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so
Demek
late.
ki biz erken kabul edilmişiz.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I
Bu
dare
arada
say it's one
giriş
of the
güzel,
reasons he's
grafikler
risen so
falan
far
hoş
in
yani.
the ministry.
Have you
Yalakaymış.
seen this?
Ranrock ve Goblin seni gibi geziyor. Ranrock
Opinions
gerçekten
differ
kadar
as
büyük
to
bir
how
tek
great a threat
durumda.
Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
Bu adamın karısı
She
ona
wrote to me
yardımcı
about
olmuş.
Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock.
Evet.
I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a
Ne
glow.
parıltısı? Parıltı yok ki.
Nor do I.
Ama şimdi var. Ha, galiba biz görüyoruz bu parıltıyı. Onlar görmüyor. Evet, elimize geçti.
How did you...
Wait!
Bir klasik şey. Özel çocuk. Oh. Lan ne oluyor? Ejderha geldi. Adamı yedi. Adamı yedi resmen. Oha, bir sürü.
The key! Give me your hand!
Çok iyiydi. Gerçekten güzeldi.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Yaralanmışım.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
İçelim. Basıyoruz. Gulu gulu gulu gulu.
What happened?
İçtik.
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Evet ya, George nasıl öldü
What
ya?
the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir?
Su sesi
Where are we?
geliyor.
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Şöyle ayağa kalkalım bakalım bir de.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Biraz rahatsız olduğum için öksürük tuttu, kusura bakmayın. Bir de bu gelen su sesini ben şey sandım önce. Kedilerin otomatik şelale su kabı var. O sanki patlamış, bozulmuş da dışarı su akıyormuş gibi. O yüzden şöyle bir göz ucuyla ona baktım. Sonradan mağaranın su olduğunu anladım. Şöyle gidelim bakalım. O etkileyici.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead
Bu
us
martılar
there.
niye
I
öyle?
do.
Sabit.
This has not been the
Gidemiyor.
day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason.
Ve soldan giren martı hep
And
sabit.
I believe
Rüzgardan
that
uçamıyor
she
galiba.
And now George died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're
Evet.
all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good.
Yani
Let's see
şimdi
if we can find a
bu
path,
anahtar bir yere açıyor.
however faded it may be.
Koruması için bu adamın karısı, Profesör Figg'in karısı George'a yollamış zamanında. Şimdi
Mind your
biz
step.
bu adamı takip edeceğiz. Bu
Where do you
anahtarın nereye
suppose
açtığını
your
bulacağız
wife got
önce.
the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes,
Kadim büyü.
a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic.
Vay.
I don't
Kadim
know
büyüyle
where
inşa
she
edilmiş.
came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Buradan mı gidiyoruz?
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power.
Evet.
What really matters is the one who wields it.
Kötü birinin eline geçerse kötü olur.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus
Görelim.
on the center.
Ah. Kırdım he.
Excellent.
Wingardium Leviosa. He. Tamam, L ile seçiyoruz, anladık. Şöyle sağa sola çevirdikçe sakin sakin
That
sakin.
was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one work's improving with every cast.
Evet
Thank you,
gelişiyor.
sir.
Evet. Şimdi nereye gideceğiz? Ha, şurada yer var.
Up there.
Şurada yer var. Çıktık.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Şimdi yol yok ki.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
Oha. Vay. Kayalar üstü. O normal rastgele değil. Bildiğin olması gerektiği yere koydu her şeyi. Helal be. Profesör Fik.
Almost there.
Geldik. Her yere sıkıyoruz. Hop. Bir de buna. Bir de şuna. Bir de şuna. Çat çat.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy.
Şu yukarıdaki niye kaybolmadı ya?
He led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Çok şükür kayboldu. Şimdi önce şuraya gidelim bakalım, ne bu?
Professor,
Araştır.
it's a mural of some kind.
Allah Allah, duvar resmi
Perhaps
gerçekten.
our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Bir diğer yerlere bakalım. Şu şeye gitmemiz gerekiyor. İşaretlediği noktaya buradan. Çıkış yok. Burada bir dayı vardı.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Evi olabilir. Heh, şurada bir yol var. Hop. Bu bir işini sevdim ha. Hop. Hop.
That enchanted
Geldik.
crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Oha, bir şey açıldı. Bir yer açıldı. Koş koş dayı. Koş koş koş koş koş. Duvara bir şey oldu bak.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room?
Aa,
I
bu
don't see
görmüyor.
anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Tabii ya, ben görüyorum sadece, o görmüyor işte. Özel yetenekliyim falan filan.
His name?
Ne oldu?
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
O
I don't believe it.
Goblin'i uyandır. Uyandıralım.
Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Oh. Where do we begin?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Hoş bulduk.
Vault number
Küçük adam,
12,
çocuk adam.
I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Tamam, yakın durduk.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Tamam.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts? Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to
Araba
take a
çok iyi
breath.
yalnız.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank.
Zaten düzgün bir yerde olsa
Settled
şaşırırım.
with quite a distance to go.
Çok iyi yalnız.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glue you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Evet. Sanırım geldik.
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Aç bakalım.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Yürüyelim.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close
Ne?
the door.
Wait,
Kapıyı üstümüze kilitleme. Kilitledi. İyi şanslar dedi bir de.
that was certainly unexpected.
Çocuk adama bak
Let
lan.
me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Ne yapıyoruz şimdi? A'ya basıyoruz. Evet. Revelio.
There, I saw something.
Evet, bir şey göründü.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Kapı çıktı.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Tamam, açalım bakalım.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I
Nasıl
do.
bir şey ya?
But to what end I
Böyle de
can't
yaşanmaz ve sürekli bir yerde
Stay
büyü,
close.
nereye bassam bir
There
yere
will be no
gidiyorsun.
disapparating if things go
Nereye
poorly.
bassam başka bir yere
Not
çıkıyorsun.
out of Gringotts.
Revelio.
Bu ama büyü yapma işi hoşuma gitti he. Sevdim yani.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I
Şey
moved
oldu ya.
towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was
Yerde biri
swirling
var.
about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm
Ha,
fine.
yine bu Revelio meselesi var.
You
Şimdi
seem to
bakacağız.
have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Şimdi bir Revelio çakacağım bak.
Revelio.
Hop.
I presume this is what you
Gördün
saw
mü?
reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Evet, Lumos yapmalıyız.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Şimdi Lumos yaptığımıza göre ışığa doğru dönüyorsa bunu böyle eşitlememiz lazım. Eşitleyelim. Adam heykel kalktı ayağa. Ne yani, sizi canlandırdık diye lan bize mi saldırıyorsunuz? Şu Akio'yu bana da göster. Leviosa. Evet, Leviosa, bana da göster bunları. Ben anca şey yapıyorum şunu. Seç bunu, seç. Hop. Protego yaptık. Bir anda aksiyona döndük be. Hop. Lumos.
Stay close.
Tamam, yakın durdum. Bitti. Aa, dayı kayboldu.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Aa.
Where am I supposed to go?
Aha. Işıklar bir şey gösteriyor. İşte şu.
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Işıklar işaret yapıyor zaten. Evet, burada gene. Ya gene gelmesin
That's
ya.
where they're leading me. A glow again.
Hadi yapıştır bakalım. Gene mi ya?
Lumos.
Al Lumos, tamam. Önce şey.
Revelio.
Revelio.
I'm on my own this time.
Tamam, bunu yaptık. Vur bakalım. Bir cacık olmadı. O geri oturdu. Ha, bir dakika. Anladım. Hepsini aynı yere bakıttıracağız. Şurası ortak kümes. Yakın olana sallayacağım önce. Böyle hızlıca geliyor bu tarafa. Ha? İnanılmaz. Bir gardiyan daha. Hop. Sana 1, sana 5. Hadi lan. Çarşamba çocuğuyuz oğlum biz. Hop. Ne oldu? Hepiniz yok oldunuz. Lumos yapacağız. Yaptık. Gidelim. Bu tarafa doğruymuş. Geldim. Hadi bakalım. Koşmak için bas diyor. Bastık. Aha, burada bir şeye geldik. Yine. Hadi bakalım tekrar. Yok. Ne yapacağız? Bu kapının arkasında bir şey var mı? Buradan geçince bir şey yok. Buradan gireceğiz. Hop, başka bir noktaya geldik.
Revelio.
Revelio. Aha, Revelio dedim. Şurada bir şey çıktı. Ne bu? Loot mu? Loot sistemi de böyle. Burada bir şey var ama ellemek de çok istemiyorum. Bir Revelio yapalım. Şurada bir loot var. Onu da alayım. Çok böyle loot yapma hastası bir adam değilim ama oyunun başları ya, biraz belki bir şeyler lazım olur, alırız. Şu bilmediğimiz şeyleri elleme merakımızı da yenebilsek. Dayı geldi.
How did you? What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder. Follow my lead.
Kafamızı mı sokacağız bir de? Anılarını görüyoruz galiba orada.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything.
Burada bir şey var.
Yes.
Biz onu bulacağız.
If we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Evet, bu adamlar yapmışlar zamanında burayı. Zihnini alıp onun içine koyuyor. Biz de onu döktük.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
Ya muhtemelen öyle oldu zaten.
And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ron Rock.
Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now,
Bak şerefsiz burada solda.
I'm not giving you anything.
Haber vermeye gitmiş orada.
well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Yapma. Bize mi saldıracak yoksa ona mı acaba? Ya Profesör Pig de ölmesin şimdi. Geldik bir yere ama.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Geldik galiba. Meşhur baykuşlar. Evet. Okula geldik. Kaleye geldik. Hogwarts Legacy. Ne kadar zamandır bekliyoruz oyun, değil mi? Umarım tahmin ettiğim kadar, beklediğim kadar iyidir. Şu ana kadar normal, yani giriş sekansları olduğu için çok bir beklenti içinde değildim ama oyun ilerisinde bakalım nasıl olacak.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Evet, meşhur şapka. Sanırım bitmişti. Sonunda geldik.
Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Neden böyle bir FPS sorunu yaşıyorum ya? Düzelteceğim bunu. Atlamak da istemiyorum şu an bu saniye tabii.
Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Oturalım bakalım.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Nedir? Daha bir şey değiştiriyor mu bilmiyorum da. Hırs diyeceğim ya. Ya da cesur
Sense of
diyeceğim.
adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Şimdi evinizde yaşayan seçiminize dikkat alacaktır. Farklı bir eve. Hufflepuff evi sabır, sadakat ve sıkı çalışma ile bilinir. Slytherin evi kurnazlık, hırs ve güç açlığı ile bilinir. Zeka, yaratıcılık ve akıllı tanınır. Şimdi ben Evet dostlar, ben bir problem yaşadım. Drop yiyordum, yani FPS problemi, artık nasıl bir şeyse anlayamadım onu da. Sanırım çözdüm. Şu anda herhangi bir problem yok. Seçtiğim klan görünmedi. Onu da söyleyeyim. Ravenclaw'unu seçtim. Ravenclaw klanını seçtim. Şimdi odamızdayız. Ortak odada. Buradan çıkacağım. Buradan odadan çıkacağım. Şimdi odayı şöyle bir incelemek istedim. Şurada bir tablo. Harry Potter şeylerini biliyorsunuz. Tablolar böyle hareketli. Çoğu. Burada bir şey yok. Ben burada bir şeyi kırdım. Neyse, şimdi çıkalım odadan. Yukarıya gitmemizi söylüyor. Şöyle koşarak bir gidelim bakalım. Ne var burada? Çocuk bir şey yapıyor burada.
One moment. Watch this.
Lan bomba mı attın?
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get
Dung
out
bomb.
of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Neyse, ilk günümü iple çekiyorum diyelim.
Ready for classes
Bu çocuk buranın şaka
Glad to hear
yapan,
it. Truly, there's no
sürekli
reason to be
milleti
nervous. Most professors are fun,
trolleyen
but
herhalde.
fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hadi yürü bakalım. Gitmek yasak mı bana şimdi orası? Ne yapıyoruz? Şu...
Must be different. Starting
Bu ne?
Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Hiçbir şey yok. Samantha ile tanış diyor.
Not right either.
Kendinizi Amit'e tanıtın diyor. Bir Amit'e gidelim.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant.
Think you could falan filan.
Ah, that is not how that. Why, hello.
Bunlar herhalde oyun
Would you like to take a
sırasında
look?
en çok birlikte olacağımız arkadaşlar.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met
Sirius,
someone who's been
Shira.
so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly.
Venus.
It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Yıldızlara bakmıyor. Yıldızlar büyücü buluyorum. Evet, ben gerçekten severim.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Mutlaka. Biz Samantha'ya gidelim bir de.
I'm not sure this is the right spot. I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying
İşte
up on
mağarada
their
vermişti ya
potion
bize.
making.
Actually,
Oradan
Professor
biliyorsun.
Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. course. I heard you were studying with him before term.
Herkes de beni
He's an
tanıyor
enigma
ha.
fig. Teaches about theory, it seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Yani
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was
Seninle
nice to
konuşmak
meet you,
güzeldi.
Samantha. Good luck
Samantha.
with your dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hadi bakalım.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
Beni mi çağırıyormuş? Hemen gidelim. Koşuyorum.
Oh.
Aa, düşürdük çocuğun önündekini. Geldim.
Imagine starting a new school this late.
Ha, aşağıda mı? Buradan mı iniyorum? Buradan indirmiyor. Burası başka bir yere mi çıkıyor ya? Evet, başka bir yer. Daha mı iniyoruz? Neymiş ya? Aa, burada bir şey buldum. Burası değil mi? 3. seviye kilit. Ben yanlış yerlerde geziyorum ha.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first
Ben bir şey
day at
yapmadım. Kendi
Hogwarts?
kendine geldim.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not
Bana
fall
bir şey
behind.
öğretin şimdi, evet.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After
Hadi bakalım.
much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Göster.
Here you are.
Hop.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Tamam. Oha.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with
Evet.
me and we shall put it to the test.
Tamam. Yürü bakalım teyzeciğim.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust? and see what details the field guide can provide.
Tamam, yaparız. Hemen bir rebellion yapalım.
Rebellion.
Yapalım. Vay, bir şey topladık. Az önce bir saha rehberi önceden giden meydan okumaları tamamlamaya yönelik ilerlemeniz burada görünür. Şöyle saha rehberini açacağız. Büyücülük seviyesi mücadeleden kazanılan XP seviyenizi ve gücünüzü arttırır. Seviyemiz 1. Meydan okumalar 1. Daha etmek için mücadele menüsünü açın. Açalım. Tamam.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Tamam.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Evet.
Rebellion.
Evet. Neden açamıyoruz? Ben güçlerimi açtım yanlışlıkla. Açılmıyor. Teyze bizi derse mi götürüyor? Nereye götürüyor? Anlamadım ki ya.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Haritayı aç. Açtık. Aa, harita ne güzelmiş. Anladık, tamam. Evet, bastık.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Umarım takılma sorunu çözmüşümdür. Yani bayağıdır bununla uğraşıyorum. Beni takip et dedi. Şimdi bir yandan kontrol ediyorum. Kusura bakmayın. Diğer monitörden. Şey oldu ya, oyuna konsantre olamadım yani.
You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Bir saniye, önce şu kameramı halletmem lazım. Yolda kaybettiğiniz malzemeleri yerine koymak için kısa zamanda Hogsmeade'e gittiğinize emin olmak istiyorum demiş. Bana büyük sınıfı ders hakkında daha fazla bilgi verir misin? Karanlık sanatlara karşı savunma tam olarak nedir? Hogsmeade nedir? Şimdi önce şu Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Kaymak birası.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Bir tane daha soru var, onu soralım.
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Evet, teşekkürler profesör deyip buradan ayrılacağız. Teşekkürler profesör diyelim.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the
Altyazılar mı
castle.
görünmüyor? Evet, şimdi ya herhalde sorun bitmeyecek. Sürekli bir problem yaşıyorum bu oyunda, bu oyunu kayıt yaparken. Ya da benim kayıt programımda bir problem var. Şimdi şöyle bir şey yapacağım. Umarım düzelmiştir. Hikayenin bir eşya arayışına ve kaleye yapılan uzun bir yolculuktan daha fazlası olduğu falan. Yani aslında var ama yok diyeceğim ya.
Sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see
Hadi artık ben şu oyuna başlayacak mıyız ya?
For those supplies.
Evet. Şimdi herhalde artık başlayacağız. Bilmiyorum ki. Sürekli biriyle konuşuyoruz.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Evet.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold
şeyler
it and
öğretin.
have a look.
Evet. Haritayı açalım. Sağ rehber haritası Pözenceden sınıfından sonra kanadının alt bölümünde yer olduğunu gösteriyor. Yolu bulmama yardımcı olması sağ rehberindeki büyülü pusulayı kullanmam gerekebilir. Tamam. Şimdi ne yapıyoruz? Karanlık sanatlara karşı savunun büyü sınıfı. Yani şuraya gidelim.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Tamam.
I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Evet, artık gidiyor muyuz? Bir yere gidebilir miyim ya? Büyülü pusula bizi böyle yolu gösteriyor. Tamam. Bir süre bekliyor muyuz? Gidelim. Bir dakika, şuradaki ateş mi ne varsa onu uçuş tozu yerleri var ya. Orayı da keşfettik.
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a moon calf in charge. If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Bir şeyler söylüyordu da. Bakacağım şimdi. Önce şu hedefime bir gideyim. Geldik. Bir göreve başladık. Hadi bakalım.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Evet, öğrenin bakalım. L ile sabitleyin.
Levioso.
Öğrendim bile. Neydi o? Wingardium Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Nasıl yapıyormuşuz Levioso'yu?
Let us begin with the basic cast. dummy deflected your cast. This time,
Evet.
cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Evet, yaptım.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Başlayalım bakalım.
This should be... This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Don't call my students for this adept. I do enjoy life duels.
Levioso.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
İndirdim aşağı.
Not
Hiç
bad
dinlemem.
for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Gidelim bakalım.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Demin iki büklüm yürüyen teyze şimdi dimdik yürüyor manken gibi. Sebastian bir saniye dur ya. Evet şimdi Sebastian Swallow demin parçaladığımız çocuk bu.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned?
Ben öyle onaylanmamış şeylere girmem şimdi.
School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Tamam, seni orada bir pataklarım ben de. Ne oldu? Seviye atladık. Şu kız...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Yukarıya gidelim.
Revelio.
Ama bir şey var. Ha, bu hayaletler.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Sandıklar yine çıktı ama bilmediğim için şimdi bulamıyorum. Böyle yapalım. Yukarı çıkalım tekrar.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Şuraya girelim. Göreve başlayalım.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
Daha
Have you met
tanışmadık.
Professor Ronan yet?
İşte geldi.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Evet, şimdi çağırma büyüsü yapacağız. Nasıl yapacakmışız? Atanmış tuşa dokunun.
Accio.
Hoppa.
That's it. Stay
Çağırdık.
Excellent. Good. Not to worry. Very good. Happens to the best of us.
Evet.
Very good.
Yaptık
Points
bunu.
to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Hadi bakalım.
Here we go. Phew.
Accio. Don't lose your composure.
Aa, onu şey yapmamamız mı gerekiyordu? Tamam, ben hepsini 50'ye çekersem.
Accio.
Aa, çekemedim.
Splendid.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Ya her türlü yenildik ya. Oh, bunu aşağı düşürdüm. Beceremedim.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This
İçimden
round
geçti.
settles it all.
Watch this. There we go.
Accio.
Aa,
Not to worry.
yine çok çektik ya.
Phew.
Hadi, işte bu.
That's it.
Here we go.
Şimdi bunu 50'ye çekersek.
Accio.
Hadi düşme be. Of.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Düşmemesi gerektiğini anlamadığım için orada kaybettik tabii. İlk etapta. Neyse, bunlar zaten öğrenme aşamaları.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Yani tanıştığımıza memnun
Well,
oldum
it's been
demek
nice
istiyorum.
talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
Revelio.
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing to be precise.
Bu kasaları bulamayacağım galiba.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Bekliyorum ve buradan sonra artık burada bırakacağım. İlk girişi yapmış olalım. Bundan sonra ikinci bölümü de kısa zamanda hemen oynayıp yüklemeyi düşünüyorum. Arkadaşlar biraz sıkıntılı bir ilk bölüm oldu. Biraz kötü işte droplar oldu. Problemler yaşadık, takıldı, kastı falan. Ama bu sanırım çözdüm. Bundan sonraki bölümlerde daha güzel ve akıcı bir oyun deneyimi olacak. Lütfen videoyu beğenmeyi unutmayın. Abone olmayı unutmayın. Ve lütfen yorumlarınızı da eksik etmeyin. Kendinize iyi bakın. Görüşmek üzere.